Ooh, here we go, y'all. I hope you're ready, because
we got another banger for you guys.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the YouTube Barber Academy. In today's video, we're going to be diving into a topic that's been on my mind lately. The 4 most popular clippers of the year rising to the top. Stylecraft is one of our sponsors here at the YouTube Barber Academy, where we have over 900 videos to help you learn. They did not have any say in this video's production, nor were they able to view it ahead of time. The facts and opinions you are about to hear are solely my own. If you've been in the barber game for a while, you know that Wahl, Andis, and Oster have been the gold standard. But in 2024, the game has changed. These brands, especially Oster, who's better known for making toasters, they no longer hold the monopoly they once had. And this year alone, with so much innovation, even the most die-hard supporters of these brands had to admit there are better options out here. So, in this video, I'm going to share my personal picks for the top 4 clippers from Stylecraft and Gamma, and trust me, these aren't just any picks. These are clippers that I would take with me if I was stranded on a deserted island. And I will leave the grading in, as I know how much you guys like it, but I'm going to make a pick outside of my grading for my own personal clipper as well. And also, I'm excited to share some industry secrets and make a few predictions about what could be coming next year. Let's get into this. And let's also see if you guys can spot a certain theme as we break this down. We're going to start off with the Stylecraft Instincts. Battery life, 4 hours, that's 4 stars. Bulk, 5 stars. Fading and blending, 4 stars. Price, $239, that's 3 stars. Value, 5 stars. It weighs 215 grams. The noise is 71 decibels, and the motor type is an in-2 vector motor that runs at 11,500 strokes per minute. This gives us a total of 21 points. Now, as for the pros, the vector motor is actually not created equally, and soon you're going to see some different vector motors hit the market, but trust me, it was difficult to get this right. However, when you do this correctly, you combine power and precision like never before. Prior to this innovation, clippers were either forgiving or they were powerful, but with the vector motor, they can be both. This technology allows the motor to adjust power output based on resistance. So when you need more power, it delivers it, and when you don't, it conserves battery life and reduces energy usage. This clipper's compact design ensures maximum control, making it comfortable to use for long periods of time. Additionally, it offers versatile charging options. It comes with plenty of extras in the box, making it a must-have for barbers. The OG Instinct remains a top seller, and now in 2025, the units are available again. Now, as for the cons, the in-2 vector motor's power management can lead to a shorter battery life than the advertised 4 hours of runtime, similar to how a car will run out of gas if you smash the accelerator. So depending on the hair types you go through, obviously this can vary. Additionally, if you have experienced any type of blade heat, you might want to replace the blade, because if there's a chip or a damage in the tooth, it can cause extra friction, and due to the motor's sensitivity to resistance, it's going to speed up even if it's not visible. So if you run into that, you're probably going to want to replace that. But overall, this is just a compact standout, and let's move on to the next one on the list. The Stylecraft Saber 2. Battery life, 2 hours plus, that's 3 stars. Bulk removal, 4 stars. Fading and blending, 5 stars. Price, $289.95, that's 2 stars. And value, that's 3 stars. The noise is 61 decibels. It weighs 246 grams, and it sports an Eon brushless motor that runs at 7,200 RPMs. This gives us a total of 17 points. As for the pros, what sets this clipper apart, it makes it a favorite for so many, is the Echo Crunch blade. Paired with this quiet and powerful motor, you can actually feel and hear the crunch in your hands as you cut.
What's your channel? All video game stuff?
Yeah. I stream Call of Duty today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you pretty good at Call of Duty?
Yeah. If you saw the video, I had like 20 kills at least.
That signature chink, chink, chink sound as you fade, it lets you know the section is complete. This level of feedback is something I've never experienced since the old corded Masters days, and it's helped me improve in both quality and speed of my cuts. These clippers are incredibly easy to fade with, making them a standout in the shop. Now, as for the cons, the main downside is the price, and it hovers around $300. However, you can find it for a little bit cheaper. If you head over to the Fort Worth Barber Supply, they're selling it for $289, and you guys can use my code Eddie10, and you could save some money. But as for bulk removal, it does the job well, but it isn't quite as powerful as the Instinct when it has this Echo Crunch blade. However, we will be talking about changing these blades a little bit later. But are you guys starting to see a little bit of a pattern yet? I hope so. And if you do, drop a comment. There is going to be a giveaway in this video, and it's going to be related to the comment section. So we'll get to that. So heading to the next one on the list, that is the Rogue from Stylecraft. Battery life 2 hours, that's 2 stars. Bulk removal 3 stars. Fading and blending 5 stars. Price $109, that's 5 stars. And value, that is 2 stars. This was one of the first clippers I've ever heard of that was cordless to receive a magnetic motor that runs at 10,000 strokes per minute. It has 65 decibels of noise and it weighs 322 grams, and this gives us a total of 17 points. As for the pros, whether you're a beginner or a pro, this is my top recommendation for making fades easy. The magnetic motor, it's incredibly forgiving, allowing you to smoothly transition into sections you might otherwise avoid, helping you achieve flawless fades every time. The secret to this performance lies in that motor. And if you prefer a taper blade, you can always select the X Ergo from Gamma, which I would consider to be one of the easiest blades to work with. However, the Rogue is around $100, and for a cordless clipper, it's an absolute steal. Every barber, especially beginners, should have one of these in their toolkit for dealing with difficult hair or polishing off the rest of your blend. Now, as for the cons, while it excels at blending and fading, it doesn't offer the power needed for some of the more heavy-duty tasks. It does handle clipper over comb and it removes bulk decently, but it's not the best option on the list for these type of jobs. Let's move on to the next one on the list. The Shorty from Gamma. All right, battery life 2 hours, that's 2 stars. Bulk 5 stars. Fading and blending 5 stars. Price $239, that's 3 stars. Value 5 stars. It weighs 246 grams and the total is 20 points. A lot of you guys wondered what the weight difference between the Saber and the Shorty, and I'll put that right here on the screen. The motor is the Eon brushless that runs at 7,500 RPMs. As for the pros, the Shorty clipper is a true powerhouse. When we first unveiled it, many of you thought it looked similar to the Boosted or the Rebel, but in person, it's actually much smaller and it operates in a league of its own in terms of power. It shares the same motor as the Saber 2, and that's kind of where the similarities end. The Shorty is equipped with a tried and true taper blade, and when it's paired with this motor, it cuts through heavy bulk like a detachable clipper. Plus, it comes at a lower price point than the Saber, and it offers a range of customizable options in the box, making it just an excellent value. Cons. One of the standout features to the Saber 2 is that signature crunch sound. The Shorty doesn't produce that same sound unless you add the Echo Crunch blade, which in that case, you'll get nearly the same performance as the Saber 2. Personally, I do think that the Shorty clipper complements the Saber 2 perfectly, making them an unbeatable 2-punch combo that can tackle any hair type. All right, before we make our recommendation on what is my personal favorite clipper, I just want to recognize the sponsor of today's video, and that's Booked In. You guys can head over to bookedin.com/Eddie, redeem your offer for 50% off your next 3 months. They are my scheduling app. They are rock solid, especially around this holiday time where we have so many people trying to get in and get haircuts. They just make it easy. Book your appointment, sit down, and even the older clients have no problem with the service. But I want to recognize them for another reason. They just committed $7,500 towards my barber tuition initiative, and in February, we're going to be paying off barber tuition for people in need. So thanks to them and Stylecraft, who matched their contribution, we're going to be able to deliver barber tuition for some people who are really in need. So when you work with my sponsors, when you support the links down below, whether you're using affiliate links or you just like the video, or you just drop a comment, just know that you guys are helping the barber industry grow in a really positive direction. And also, we might be starting a bit of a podcast soon. So are you noticing the pattern? I was talking with Chad, and when we first took a look at the Shorty clipper, he said something that really struck me.
I think we're looking at the future of clippers.
What he meant by that was when you look at all the top-rated, high-performing clippers right now, they all share one thing in common. They're compact. And this trend really started with the Ergo. It was small and incredibly ergonomic. Then came the Instinct, which was tiny and quickly became a favorite. And now we have the Saber and the Shorty. And I'm sure we're going to see plenty of copycats next year. But I do agree with Chad. Clippers are definitely going to get smaller, more compact, more efficient. Now, if I had to pick just one, this is kind of like choosing my favorite kid, right? But when I look at my sons and I look at my daughter, you know I'm picking my little girl, right? But in the same way, I guess I would choose the Saber too. For me, it just checks all the boxes and it really hits high marks on what I love about a clipper. But what do you guys think? Let's make this interesting. If you share this video, if you like this video, and if you answer this question in the comments, which one of these clippers is your favorite and why? I'll pick my favorite comment, I'll react to it in the next video, and I will send you out a clipper as a thank you for participating. So drop your thoughts below. I can't wait to hear what you think. And if you guys are in the market for best clipper, best shaver, best trimmer, I just finished all of those videos. You guys can check out one of them, and I will see you guys over there in the next video. All right, you guys, I'm out. Peace.